You scared at night at all, or want somebody else to be around just in case something happens?
What?
Well,
that doesn't make any sense.
I'm just saying, I feel like maybe it'd be a good idea if I just came here and stayed with you for a few days while your parents were gone.
Stay here?
Yeah, I mean, you have all this room, and just to make sure things are going okay. You know what I mean? There's nobody really at the house. You know, staying alone kind of sucks. We know that.
I mean, I guess kinda, but
I mean, all right. So I'll be 100% honest with you, Tom. You know, Nat has been not very happy with me recently. I come out here and hang out, gallivant with my boys, and I come home every night covered in some other kind of liquid, whether it's pool water or hose water or beer. That didn't go over well at all. That was probably one of the worst. Coming home with that beer, I smell like I was out drinking all night with my buddies. I'm covered in beer. You know what I mean? And I go home, and then the other day, to top it all off, I come in with all this muck. She physically threw me out of the house. She physically told me to get out of the house. I'm 2 minutes missing.
Like, hold on. Like you're being legit right now. Like, this is happening. Like this is a thing.
I mean, it could be.
Okay.
I mean, look, I'm putting you on a spot. Why don't you take a second, think about it. I don't want to put you on a spot. I'm just saying, it could work. We could have a good time. I don't know what game, but we could play something together. I'd be out here, you wouldn't even notice me.
I know, but I guess it's more just like, you know, still what am I trying to say? Like, I know what I'm trying to say. I can't put the words.
I feel like I put you in an awkward position, and I apologize.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Maybe I should have texted you so you had time to think about what you wanted to say ahead of time.
A little heads up.
But then I
would
feel
have
like
been
you would have said no, though, dude. I feel like the more you think about it, the more likely you are to say no. Look, I'll make it easy on you, dude. I'll be out here. I will chill out. I'll be out of your hair. I'll use the bathroom. That's it, in the kitchen. But I won't. Yeah, my schedules and yours are way different. By the time you wake up, I'm at work. When you come home, you don't think you want to hang out with somebody for a few hours. You're gonna miss having people around the house all the time.
Well, I mean, for
and then
one
I get
thing,
up early. I'll 9 o'clock. I'm in bed. You're up till 3. We have different schedules.
True. I mean, like the alone thing.
With 5 hours, dude, at the most, the time I was hanging out together. And that's if we decide to hang out the whole time. 5 hours while we're awake at the same time. That's all you have in this house.
Right. You have just really. I mean, I'm sure I'm taking care of the house, but this still isn't technically my house. Like,
I mean, your dad is gonna be upset with you with bailing out one of his friends again. I mean, look. Let me cross that bridge when you got here. What are you gonna say to him? Be like, Dad, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm just following your example, Dad. I learned from watching you, Dad. Like, you let him stay here. Like, why would I let him stay here? You know, you always say he's part of the family. Like, you can literally just throw it all right back in his face.
I mean, you do have a very good point.
And I would really appreciate time. It would go a long way for me, just to buy some time to kind of just like ease things out.
I get you.
I'll give you $50.
$50.
Yep, $50.
Is this rent or a bribe?
It's a bribe. I'll be paying you off $50.
I appreciate the honesty. I'll say that right just up front. I appreciate the honesty. It is. Jeez.
Tom.
Okay, you know what? I've got some things in mind.
Well, okay.
So, first of all, I hear your plight. I understand. I'm not heartless, and
I appreciate that.
Dad would, do the same thing. He would more than likely say, "Yeah, sure, you can stay here for a bit." However, sounds to me like this is just you laying low to kind of let a storm tide over, figuratively.
Right.
I do not mean that literally. Clouds, do not. Anyway, so wait for the storm to blow over. So I'm gonna say that I'm okay with it up until Dad gets back. I would say probably head out the day before just to be safe.
Yeah.
General rules apply. Keep things clean, etc., etc.
I'll definitely keep things clean.
And there's a few extra little caveats that I'm going to be adding in.
Okay.
So, caveat number 1.
I like the word caveat.
Is a test of trust.
Like a trustful?
Sort of.
Fall down, buddy. I got you.
Not in a physical sense, though.
Oh.
So, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of insider information. I've been cooking up a plan to prank my dad. It's going to involve, I'm not going to use it on him, but it's going to involve power washing the court.
Okay.
I'm not going to go any further than that. What this test of trust is that if he learns about this, and you either help him or he comes up with some sort of counter plan to it, I will know that I absolutely cannot trust you, and I might have to rethink if this sort of situation comes up in the future, or if you ask for my help in nearly anything.
Right, but I
think
could
it's a fair
definitely stay here, though, because by the time I tell him when I see him, I'd already be stayed here for a few days and the storm blow over, theoretically.
To tell him in person, yes. But what's that magical little device
true.
that everybody has?
That's
Cell
true.
phones.
He texts me when he landed, so it's not like we don't text all day.
Exactly.
No, I get it.
You guys have
It's smart that
so
you
much
use the
contact. You
power
go to
watch
work.
record.
You could have entire conversations behind my back I don't even know about.
That is true. We do all the time. Not about you necessarily, but they're always behind your back because you're not included on the text.
Case in point. So this is the test of trust. If
Okay.
you break that trust, then well,
And then you're saying going forward also, and there's bigger consequences than just the next few days.
exactly.
You're saying going
So-
forward, we would never ever be able to work together for anything.
Right, because I'm giving you this test of trust now in exchange for.
So
You
here's
know,
my question to Tom.
Go ahead.
When this does go down, am I going to be included as also pranking him, or are you going to leave me out of it? I would appreciate if I showed you that you can trust me, that you would just leave me out of the prank that I didn't necessarily pull it on. He can see this because it is what it is, dude. I'm in a spot right now. I'm just being honest to you, his son. He can't get mad at me for it. But I don't want to know anything else about it.
Yes,
You don't need me to participate.
I can ensure that you don't need to participate beyond maybe getting him outside.
Everything changes.
So I might need you to I will
Alright.
fully take the blame, and I'll let you play dumb and
I need
have
you.
him
I
completely
need
believe
you.
it.
All right, but yeah, but
I will
now
not dime you out.
there's proof though. Somebody else will dime me out, but it's fine. It's fine. I understand. But he's gotten me plenty of times, so I'm fine with it.
Exactly.
I'm fine with it.
Aren't we all?
It's not like he's Mr. Innocent here.
Exactly. If anything,
Far
he's probably
from
the
it,
biggest
Tom.
perpetrator.
Far from it.
But anyway, so that is part 1 of the.
Man, I feel like I'm a
Three
never-ending
step.
story. Test number 1. Test number 2.
Well, no, that's the only test.
Oh,
Item number 2,
item.
I'm still gonna want that $50.
Okay.
So I will let you stay, but I'm, $50 is $50.
Hey, Tom.
What?
Yeah, $50 I can borrow. I can borrow you for
You believe this guy?
and give it to you.
Why would I pay you $50 to pay myself $50?
You'd be
What is this,
lending
Naked
me
Gun?
$50 so I could pay you $50.
But that doesn't make sense because the $50 has to come from somewhere. I might as well just say, okay, you owe me $50 later. Why would I give you $50 so you give me $50? That doesn't make sense. I might as well just hand myself the $50.
All right, so hand yourself the $50. Say it's from me.
Then Then there's a net gain of 0. You're missing the point.
But at least you're not losing out on anything. And to be honest
I
with
know
you,
I don't lose with this.
neither am I, so it's a win-win. All right, no, I will get you $50. I just don't have it right now.
What is this, Naked Gun?
Hey, that's nice, dude. That's a nice reference. Here, give me $20 for the information.
Yeah. All right. So anyway,
That's a good one.
the last part of it,
Man, 3 parts.
3 parts. Rule of 3. Always in rules of 3.
Okay.
3 parts. You know what I mean. Rule number 3. Trace.
Trace.
Wow, I am blanking so hard. What is German for 3? I find dry. Dry.
You said juror number 3?
What?
I thought you said juror.
German.
Oh, German.
Yeah. So anyway, part number 3.
Fine, dry.
Yes, I find dry. I have now lost the train of thought.
Dude. I mean, you can tell me later.
Right. Last part. Part number 3 is I am going to need you to help me out with fantasy football. Because I'll be running off of muscle memory and just general not good memory. I still hardly know anything about football, and because of COVID making the season weird last year, I don't know how much of my knowledge will hold up.
That's a great point, Tom. You're 100% right. Your first year doing fantasy football was during COVID, and everything was off last year. Players that are normally good weren't good. Players that normally aren't excelled. That's a great point. I will definitely help you. And actually, I will enjoy doing that. I love fantasy football, and I would love to hang out some quality time with Tom and do some fantasy football. Does that make it weird?
That was easy.
No, that part's, I mean, I'm excited about that. The $50, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'll get it to you. How about I make a deal? If you win the championship, I don't have to give you $50. Or you pay me back $50 if you win the championship for fantasy football.
The entire point is I'm letting you stay here to avoid trouble at home with your wife.
I know, I'm just trying to avoid $50 because she's in charge of the finances, so she'll see it. But all right, when I'm back in, I give you $50, right? I'll give you the $50.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So we've got our deal.
Deal.
All right.
All right.
Good to
Hey,
know.
you have a
All
hard
right.
handshake, dude. Are
Hey.
you ready to start cooking?
Let's get going. I have not eaten since lunch.
I'm excited about what we're making tonight.
I am also excited.
Are we gonna say it now or we don't say it now, right?
If you guys want to find out, then you'll find out on
Hey, Lounge TV.
Check it out. Link is in the description.
It is.
And in fact, while you're at it, why don't you just, if you're new here, give yourselves a
like.
or give us, I should say, a like, a subscribe, and hit
the
that
notification
notification bell. You might as well do it. I mean, you're already here.
What? Oh, I have to
It's
say
not
it?
gonna hurt you.
I have to say, oh wait, you talking about them or me?
Well, it might hurt Joe.
I thought you had to say something like, put your feet up and relax.
No,
no.
I'm just, you know.
I was confused at who you were talking to. I have a hard time looking at the screen and looking at them.
Yeah, it's a bit of a, because like I'm doing the whole like hold it out and point it back thing. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
the
weird.
easiest thing to
The screen's there.
keep track of both at the same time. So yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Hopefully somebody here doesn't, start messing up the house too much.
No, I'll keep it clean, dude. I'll keep it clean.
I'm joking.
Keeping it clean is my deal.
Yeah. And catch y'all later.
Peace.